Grace. Grace. Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Oh, coming. If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel. Look, I know that's where your mother was murdered. And I know it'll be upsetting for you. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Confront that fear head on. Grace, I won't force you to go. But do you think you can do this for me?
Oh, my bad. Yes. I'm restarting the game because... let me see. Restarting the game because... Okay, cool. I gotta move my lights around in this room because as you can see, I'm super dark here. It's because I put my lights over my window. I bought a lamp to go up here, but my mom's using it now. I'm gonna have to get another lamp, so alright. Let me adjust the volume. Here we go. Back to the game.
Investigate that crime scene and report back to me with your findings. That's all for now.
Oh, sorry.
Jump levels are jacked up. Go here, slide this down. I'll slide this back down to where it was, I guess. Alright, like I said before, upsides and downsides to being here. I used to have a lot of ambient noise from the AC at the other house. Don't have that issue here because there's no AC. It's just an overhead fan. Here, we'll put this on for a bit. Yeah.
Should be around here.
Yes, I know. Yeah, I understand.
How far back can you go?
I need
This
to head to the hotel.
oh, invisible wall. The city here, it kind of reminds me of well, it's the same engine, but what they did with Street Fighter 6 is that Street Fighter 6 does not look like this.
Oh man, she was pissed. She forgave me in the end.
$10.60 for a pack of cigarettes. Crazy talk. It'll be here soon enough. It'll be there in like a year or two.
Hey, that's a restricted area. You can't go in there.
Why?
It's an active crime scene.
Oh, right. Sorry. Just a sec.
Oh. Outside too. Man, I'm slipping.
Are you FBI?
Yeah.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's the fifth one now, right? I heard they all have the same weird bruises. So you think it's something infectious or terrorism or... Why else would the FBI be investigating, right? Hey, are you with me?
Oh, there might be answers inside.
Yeah, sure, right.
The other funny thing about the way that this room is set up right now is that originally I had my computer sitting in front of the window. That way I had light and I could see outside. I had to move it because I realized that my dog spent the entire time trying to figure out how to get on my desk to look out the window. So now I've got my bed by the window so he can sit on there and look out there, which leads to him, of course, barking a ton, which is also no good. Like that. That's the front door. I feel bad. I just had a DoorDash order show up, and the guy didn't realize. I guess he didn't realize it was a double dash, so dropped it off. But he's got to come back out here. I had somebody come over here and do that earlier, but I thought that's all I needed. I guess not. Damn. Can I not change? I can't turn off stuff like not ray tracing. Ray tracing is whatever. I mean, I'd rather turn that off too, but I can't turn off DLSS. I don't think unless I'm out of the game. Yeah, it's right here. It's stuck. Wait, I got this. Let's try this out. Might be good. Yeah, it's constant. So the thing is like originally I'm like, you know what? I have the high ground. I have nothing to worry about. I can look down and see everybody. If I'm staring at them, they can see me. But I'm like, most people aren't gonna look up to look into a room like that. So I wasn't really worried about it. And then my neighbor, like Wednesday night, I had just got the room like finally fully set up, sort of. I'm still moving some stuff around. I gotta hook up my TV, and I got my arcade one up in the corner over here. I gotta turn that stuff on. But for the most part, it's set up. Anyway, my neighbor went out his back door to take out his trash, and Pee Wee spent the next like 30 minutes barking because he saw him. So that's when I was like, I don't need them to not see me. I need him to not be able to see them. So I got fake curtains up, like they're just tacked into the wall right over the window. My mom was very upset originally because the way I had it is I only had one thing because I couldn't find anything else, and I just put it the long way across instead of vertical. And she's like, that looks so tacky. I was like, first off, nobody's looking up here like that. Second, I don't care. Really don't care. This door opens. Cool, cool, cool. So yeah, marathon. While I'm playing this, marathon seems interesting, but I don't know, man. It's a weird game. The problem with marathon is it's the art. It's literally just the art. The way that game looks doesn't look right. Like it doesn't look like it's a stylistic thing either. It looks like it's just like it's not. They didn't finish drawing the textures. Why are there upside down maggots? What are we doing? Daniel, if you're out there, this is a really weird question, a very specific question. Does WWE 2K25 have Sergeant Slaughter in the roster, or do you have to buy him, or is he just not in the game? I want to play a game where I want to play a wrestling game now that has Sergeant Slaughter in it, but preferably in his like 80s style. I need that. Look at those eyes. Oh my gosh, the eyes and the eyebrows and the lashes, crazy. They've come so far. I remember Resident Evil 7 came out. My one complaint with the game was that the girl had like really stringy hair. It was like spaghetti hair. It's kind of like when you see like Nina in Tekken 2. In the intro, she does like a hair toss, and it's just like little strands of spaghetti going everywhere. Now it looks like actual hair. Oh my god. September 28th, 2026. See, this by this fall, cigarette prices could be $10 a pack. At least here in Georgia. They're like I think they're like $6.50, $7 or something. I don't smoke. So every time somebody tells me that they smoke, I'm like, man, I feel bad for your wallet. No. I have a worse addiction. I have these. I don't have them all the time, but they add up. The body of a man was found at an abandoned hotel in the Midwestern city of Brentwood. The body was discovered in the hotel restroom. Based on the level of decay, it's suspected that it's been there for several days. Prior to this incident, multiple cases of Yo, that dude is fucked up. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be laughing at that. Like, man, I can't tell what that is. It's like he was in the bathroom. It doesn't look like he got shot. It just looks like all of a sudden he's like, oh, I gotta throw up. And he was just done. H. Ramirez. E. Wilkins. 5951. K. White. 67. Is this person 90? What is up with these elderly people? I mean, 50's young, right? 59, 51, 50. Yeah, that's young. I'm not quite there yet. I'm not in my 40s yet, but I'm almost there. It's been confirmed that it has been confirmed that all of the identified victims were survivors of the Raccoon City incident. That time, yo, that's crazy. They went through that much. They're like, hey, if these people were alive in like 1998, if you aged them 30 years or whatever, like, what would they be at? 28 years, they'd be here. So these people here, I don't know about this 90-year-old turning into a fucking zombie or whatever. But these people, it would have been like their 20s or something like that, I guess, in Resident Evil 2. Black bruising. Cool. Yo, you know what? Let's check this out. There's a setting in here where you can go in. So the ideal, like if you leave everything how it is, they want you to play Grace, the character I am right now. Like hers is in first person, so it's what like the current Resident Evil games are, like 7 and 8, or 7 and Village, whatever. And then Leon's stuff is more like the action stuff, so it's in third person. But I can switch this to this, which sounds, ideally you don't do it because it changes the tone of the game. Like, I guess it changes the way that everything feels. Like, when it's in first person, it feels like you're actually there, to me. Oh, shoot, hold on. Oh my god. Okay, great. That's the desired reaction, right? It's just like, oh my god, I'm so startled. Let's answer this. I gotta put a light in front of me. I'm too dark. Like Wesley Snipes black. Oh man. Yeah, this camera is not doing it for me with her. It feels weird. It feels like I'm doing the wrong thing. Only because I played part of her chapter in first person. This feels more accurate. Also, I'm sorry. I know this is a sin, but we're going to change the brightness because it's too dark right now. Graphics, image, display, brightness. Like it should be here. They want it to be so I can kind of see the pattern there. There I can't see it. That's neutral. But I can't see anything, man. Maybe this is my issue. Maybe I made it too dark. There we go. Daniel, you are younger than me, but you are way more into Counter-Strike. Do you remember back in, I think it was Counter-Strike 1.6? I forgot what gun it was. It might have been the dualies, the dual pistols, where people would bind they would bind the mouse wheel to like shooting because that gun was just it would shoot as fast as you could click the mouse. So if you could just scroll the wheel, you could do like 30 shots in a second. Do you remember that? Oh man, that's yeah. There was that. There was whatever the other thing was where you could like it adjusted your aiming so you could like aim up and you could aim a little bit behind you. So I had a friend that would like do that, and occasionally if somebody was behind him, he would just go like this and aim behind his head. It was really cool, but it was also like that seems like that's illegal. That's not how you should play that game. It's a competitive game. She's hot, maybe. She's she's supposed to be a mysteriously attractive lady. What are we doing? This happened before too. What the? Oh my god! Stop.
Who's there?
I love her voice acting. I love how she sounds scared constantly. She sounds scared and like she's unsure of herself. I think the voice actors did a really good job.
What do I do?
It's her sounding super like, oh man, what's happening? What do I do? This scary cop is asking me questions. What do I do? Oh yeah, that's right. I'm the FBI. I'm above him. But she has to remind herself of that. And then you get to Leon, and Leon's like, huh, time to make some jokes. Guess I'm gonna kick this zombie in the face. No, don't play. You should, man. You should get into a new game. Why don't you get into Day of Defeat? Tell all of your friends to switch over to Day of Defeat so that game can come back and get a sequel. Ah, oh, it's all Counter Strike. Even back when Counter Strike was like new, it was Counter Strike and DoD. I was way more into DoD. Um, I like the tone. Couldn't get any of my friends to play it with me, but you know, whatever. I had a ton of fun with it. It was so good. It's funny if you turn on the game now, it's mostly. I mean, you'd probably have good pings. Most of the servers are European servers. So I'll be able to play them for a little bit, and I'll, maybe get like 2 kills, and all of a sudden I get kicked from the game because my ping is like 100. Whatever. You know the way that we are in America. We're like, yeah, we saved everybody in World War II. We're the main character. We did it. You guys couldn't have done it without us. So all of a sudden, nobody wants to play that game with Americans anyway. And on top of that, too, all the servers being based in Europe, like, yeah. I don't know if there are any World War II games that are like popular. Maybe Hell Let Loose. Maybe that's what I'll get into. It's a bit too close to Arma though, or Red Orchestra or something. I don't think I've ever played it. Actually, there were 2 games that came out around the same time. It was Hell Let Loose and something else. Was it Squad 44 or something? They both would have free weekends, and I would like check the games out then and be like, yes, this is that trap. I learned that from Insurgency, where you play it, and after the free weekend, nobody's on it. All right, man. I will see you later. Peace. Just gonna go through this haunted hotel. I guess it's not haunted. I guess it's infested. It's a better word. I'm gonna be so scared. This person's just sitting here listening to the radio, reading a newspaper, smoking cigarettes, living the life. This girl's pretty hot. It's a bunch of pictures, but if you look at them, a lot of them are the same. Like, not slightly later. Actually, this picture that I have my light on, it's in the center of my vision. That looks like it's somebody posing with, maybe Ashley or Heather. It doesn't really look like her. Oh my god. Look at those well manicured hands. Alright, let me check this message real quick. Hold on. Here we go. This, and let me see if the food is on the way. Poor guy. Yeah, he's on the way to the restaurant. All right, he's picking up the food. Cool, 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 cool. Man, all right. So I was walking the dog earlier. All right, so the neighborhood I live in, I'm going to name my street. I'm not going to give the specific address because I don't care if anybody doxes me. Really, I think it'd be fun, but whatever. My address is it's Golf Link Drive. It's called that because it's on a golf course. I'm mentioning this because I was walking my dog earlier, and the golf course hasn't been like used in forever. They keep talking about opening it up, but they never do. Um, they have occasionally you'll go outside and you'll see somebody's yard. It's just covered in golf balls. Um, I gotta wait. It's gonna be. Hold on, did he pick it up? I can't tell if he picked it up or he's headed this way. It's showing both locations. Oh, he's headed back over this way. All right, cool. Anyway, so the name of the subdivision, I don't know what it is. Hidden Hills, I think. But I stay on Golf Link Drive. There will occasionally be just a bunch of golf balls in places here. I was passing by, like walking by somebody's house with my dog earlier, and there was a golf ball that said it was a shaped like a soccer ball, and all I could think is like, man, I need to play Rocket League. I haven't played the game in forever. I don't understand. This happened before. This is so familiar. This is exactly what happened that night when I was tired and playing it. It's like, I don't know what to do. Now I'm not tired and I don't know what they want me to do right now. I don't remember. Unless that key was for that door. Did I use that key though? I did. Yeah, this is the exact same thing that happened. And it's like, it's because it's so dark. It's so dark and the view's so zoomed in, I can't see. I have no clue what they want me to do. Alright, we'll go downstairs. I think I go somewhere and then something happens because I do have a gun now. It was the exact same thing. It's one of those things where like, oh man, I can't figure this out because I'm tired. It's not the case. It's just very confusing. This is actually, so this is not an indie game, but that is one of my things with like why I don't play that many indie RPGs is because I'm always worried. The game could be fine. People could be like, oh, this is one of the best RPGs ever. But the thing I always hear complaints about is like the writing, like the quality of the writing. And there's nothing to say that an indie writer is any worse than, like a writer for like a big AAA game, but still. Yes, ma'am. She said 8 piece. Yep. She said an 8 piece, and she said she doesn't want the breast. So if you guys are gonna have it, you're gonna have to fight her. Cause I think the breasts are always left over. So I'm just giving you a heads up. All right. Okay. You have fun with that elderly abuse. It's all good. I'll film it for TikTok. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm not touching it. So. Yep. Oh. And there he goes. He looked outside and saw something. I don't know what he saw. Guy is almost back at the house. Where, like, what am I doing? I can't see. It's so zoomed in. It's like, and I don't think fixing the FOV is going to be it. It's like the depth is off. It's like if I'm holding the controller here. Say the controller is my gun, right? I'm holding it like this because this is normal. It's like instead of holding the gun like this, I'm holding the gun like this. So the gun's by my head. So like it just feels like it's too zoomed in. That's probably just a me issue though. All right, so I'm going to go back to where that employee entrance was. No, that's the one upstairs. What? What am I doing? And why am I having such a hard time with this yet again? It's because they gave me the room key. They're like, hey, go to the room. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm in here. And I did things. Oh, you know what it is? Yo, check this out. I'm now remembering because it doesn't make any sense. You noticed I was looking at those pictures on the bed for a while. And I'm like, man, somebody took a lot of pictures. It's that. Why is that? There needs to be, I don't know. Not to subtract some marks on this game because of that. I remember exactly what it was now. Because it doesn't make any sense. It was like, we'll see. We'll see. We will see. Where's 204? I kept doing this because I went in that room and the person's like, meet me in room 204. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'll go in there. Oh, wow, there's a bunch of pictures on the bed. Nothing happened. Let me go walk around the hotel again. And then I got access to the gun. And I'm like, all right, maybe I need to go down there and shoot something. And what happened was you're supposed to go in here, right? This, you press A. I'm looking at the pictures on the bed. Like, wow, there's pictures on the bed. And it was like, you have to go up here. And then it triggers this. What is that? Why? That doesn't even make any sense. It's so stupid. I remember this. It doesn't. There's nothing that indicates that you need to look up there and you need to look at the pictures a little more closely, as they said in South Park many years ago. All right. What's messed up is now I need to go downstairs and get the food because it is here. I think. Hold on.
Hi, Mom.
You have been on that thing all day.
Well, if you're gonna work so late.
Get some sleep, eh?
I'm almost done. Just a
I
second.
love suspicious mom. I love suspicious FBI super spy mom.
What you always do? Nag at me until I go to bed?
And she's the mom, but because this is a different engine,
It's really coming.
she doesn't look that much older. It's like, oh, like, yeah, your mom is like 8 years older than you somehow. All right, hold on. All right, so I got nuggets from KFC, right? Everybody else got I got an 8-piece. Only because somebody else is paying for it. I actually have something else here that I was gonna have for dinner later. Um, when you look on the menu on DoorDash, you know, a lot of times they give you like recommend like, oh, hey, we're gonna give you this kind of sauce or whatever. It's like, hey, do you want KFC sauce? I'm like, I don't even know what that is. I've never heard of that before. So I'm like, sure, give me 2 things of KFC sauce. So they just gave me honey barbecue, which was the thing I was gonna get anyway. But I'm like, you know, let me try to get something different. They gave me hot sauce, honey mustard, and honey barbecue. Just like whatever. To me, it's just like it seems like they're trying to depend or pretend they have something that they don't actually have, at least not in my location. I didn't either. What it was is I went up there one day because I don't really go to KFC that often. My grandma loves it, and nobody else really is a huge fan. So I went up there to get popcorn chicken, and they're like, "What?" I'm like, "Oh no, you guys don't have it anymore." They're like, we got these things called nuggets. Trust me, I know what a nugget is. Sure. So I got that. I think they rotate things in and out their menu all the time. Oh, here we go. They're super flexible.
Grace, we need to go.
I don't know what KFC sauce is. I just wanted to try something different. You know, it's like people have their own house sauce.
Hurry.
I'll never know.
Who's coming?
It's like Chick-fil-A sauce. I've never actually had it, honestly.
We need to keep our voices.
I'm sure I'm missing out.
Come on.
They sell that stuff by like the bottle in the grocery store now.
Tell me what's going on.
Now is not the time.
This little dog is going to be barking the whole time. He's very, very annoying. Pee-wee does this thing. He's big, so he puts his head on your leg. The little one just sits there and he just barks constantly until you get something. Look at this fully stocked cabinet here. What do we have? What are we drinking, everybody? We have. I don't know what that is. Ombre Brilliance? Is this Frymint Rose? Are there no fun names on these bottles? Oh my god, it's an emergency. I gotta run. Hold on, can I play pool? Yo, what are they doing here? You can't play pool on a table like this. Guaranteed. You know what? Now that you say that, I'm pretty sure everybody that has their own sauce, like if there's like actually, yeah, what is it, Zaxby's? I think their sauce is orange. I think that's just what it is. Like everybody that makes an orange sauce, like, oh, this is our house sauce. It's got our secret recipe in it.
Hello? Who's that? Oh, I'm so sorry about the power outage.
What happened?
Oh, it's probably the electrical panel. It's 40 years old, so it doesn't take much to.
No. That's like you go back and you play like Streets of Rage 2, and like if they want you to read something in big letters and they don't want you to read it, it's just scribbles.
I should have it fixed soon. I just need to find.
All we need to do is give him a green herb. It'll be alright.
No, Grace. No.
Here he is.
Grace, stay close to me.
Are you gonna tell me what's going on? Mom, what are you doing?
Something important.
What did you hide behind that painting?
I'll explain later. We need to find another way out.
I think I spent like 30 to 40 minutes before trying to figure out what to do in that situation where you look at the pictures on the bed. I guess just to go back and re-look at the pictures on the bed, which doesn't even make any sense.
Come on in, Grace.
I'm calling the police.
No, don't go.
Hello? Yes, I want to report a murder. No, murders.
Grace.
The Renwood Hotel. Yes. Hurry, please. The police are on their way. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
Grace. Grace, look at me. Grab my hands. Okay, look at me. Look at me. In and out. Breathe in and out. Oh, Grace. I promise you, I will explain this all to you in haste.
Don't need that. I'm looking for a link to here to the stream.
Grace. Please know that you are my hope. Never forget that.
What are you talking
This
about?
little dog, man. This little dog.
I love you.
It's gonna be like Ike in South Park. I'm gonna kick him out the window. Make him walk back up here. Oh boy.
No. We need to find a way out of here now.
But we don't have any of our stuff.
We can come back for it later, Grace.
I don't know.
I'm telling you, all you need to do is give them a green herb. They'll be alright. There's something about this that is a very Life is Strange moment. Before he barks, his ears go back. Like he looks at you and his ears just go like they go from like here, like then he barks. Get it together, come on.
I'm so sorry.
Let's pick up the dog. Come sit up here. See how long he sits in my lap. Here's Grandpa. Here's Grandpa. Grandpa is like a little sack of potatoes. It's funny is when I was in this room before is when we got him, and he used to the desk that I had before. He would sit there on the desk. Like when I was playing a game, he would sit on the desk under the monitor so I could see him. And he just wanted to be in eyesight of me. You know, just like pet him like this, just like this. He'd calm down. But now he is all about the food. That's why he's such a chunky boy. Right, buddy? Right, boy? Hmm? Say hi. Hello.
Something important. I'll explain later.
Where did you hide behind that painting?
You gotta get down. You gotta get down. You gotta get down. You gotta get down. No. No, you can't play the game. No. So I'm gonna put him down, and he's gonna start barking again. This is what he does. He does this. If he thinks you have anything, he just barks. Hit me. Burner phone. Grace will return in Avengers Doomsday. Game looks so good. Oh my god. So what I really want, I've been trying to do this for myself. If only. If only. My dog, when I had his because he kept trying to get on my lap when I was playing some fighting game with a joystick. So I put his paw on the joystick, and he looked so confused when he saw something on the screen. Like it's like he pushed his paw up, and it was like Pac-Man, and it went up. He looked like he recognized that something happened, but didn't understand what was going on. That's what I'm going to tell myself at least. I want to turn on. I want to make it. I don't want it to be on easy, but also, man, if there is some sort of auto aim in here, please. I don't feel like dealing with it. Closed captions, no. Oh, I can switch this to speakers. Go with this. Grandpa, cut it out. Cut it out, buddy. Cut it out. We're gonna fight. Don't make me fight you. I don't want to fight you, man. Inverted x-axis. Get out of here. Get out of town. What are we doing? Bag with a dildo in it. What am I supposed to do with this? Grandpa, chill. See, you're right. They let you read the things that actually matter, but that's why I want to read the things that I'm not supposed to be able to read. Like I gotta get a bigger monitor so I can play a game at 8K at like 2 frames per second, but I can read everything. That's the goal. It's really fun when you go back and play a game like Dead Rising that like just had really small text. You play it on the bigger screen, you can actually read everything in the game.
Sorry, officer. What's wrong?
Something stung me.
Are you okay? What do I do?
I never understood the teeth thing. Whenever they do one of these games, like, oh, this person spit out their teeth. Like, what? Her voice acting is so good.
Get away! Get away from me! Shit! Stay away!
Again, one of my things with these games, or games in general, is like, you can stream a game like this. Look at this. Look, like, he just got stabbed in the eye in first person and then took a chunk out of her arm, right? But if there is a single boob, it's like, oh, your stream's getting delisted Like, what do you mean? Standards, man. I know some games. No, what did I watched the? Oh, you know what it is? It's the damn Conjuring things. I think it's the Conjuring when like somebody gets like infected with like a demon or something like that. Like they'll do this thing where they like vomit and it's just like black and it'll be like a ton of it. That makes sense. But if somebody's like, "Oh man, I got stung," oh, 4 teeth. It's like, what? Does that work?
Is anyone there?
Maybe it weakens your gums, but if it weakens your gums, why would you be like trying to bite things then? I don't know. They gotta make up something where they're infected. Because they're not zombies, they're infected. Resident Evil 4 has Las Plagas. I guess these are the plague. That's what we'll go with. The plagued.
Hello?
It hasn't been easy. But after much effort, here we finally are.
Who are you?
Her apprehensive stamp being like, what do you want from me? I like that. It's weird body language. I like this guy. I like this guy as a villain. This Shadowrun headset.
We have so much to do.
So here's what they've done. They made all the Resident Evil games. They got all the spin-offs. They went back, remade Resident Evil 2, 3, and 4. This is Resident Evil 9, Requiem. I don't have any fondness for the series, but I'm like, are they ever going to like remake Dino Crisis? Are they ever going to go back to that well? Or make a new one? You got, I mean, now's the perfect time, right? Because you have that new Turok game that's coming out at some point. So there's a interest in dinosaurs. There's not, I don't think, but still. I like how the FBI headquarters got the same crazy title scene at the beginning. The big, bold font with the loud noise. FBI. Oh, it's FBI.
And it's not post-mortem lividity.
No. No, this is different. That's 6 now. 6 survivors of raccoons.
One of these days. 2027 is going to be the dream year.
Yeah.
I get excited every time I remember I was at work and I checked my phone and I was, just looking at Steam real quick. I was trying to tell somebody about, the advantage of PC games, like how much stuff you can play on there. If you have a PC that can play stuff, you can play like everything. And most stuff gets re-released on PC. Like Horizon's on PC, it's not on Xbox. And you get Forza on PC, which is, I guess that's not on Xbox or PlayStation, but still. You can access like everything if you want to. So I was just showing them the store page on Steam, and I hit the Steam store, and Dino Crisis popped up on there. I was like, hold on, wait, what? But it was the original version. I just put out Dino Crisis 2, I think, also.
You okay?
I bought them on GOG when they came out. I'm waiting for... Because you have Fear Effect 1 and 2 on Steam, and you also have Dino Crisis 1 and 2. But I don't think they put out the original versions of Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3, which is what I'm looking forward to. I got a soft spot for the director's cut, and like the first Resident Evil game I ever finished and put a lot of time into was Resident Evil 2. Playing that game on the PS1 and being like, man, this game is awesome. I don't understand what people are so scared about. And like getting to the point where you're in the police department and there's the liquor on the ceiling and it drops down and it kills you, and I died. And I was like, oh man, I'm gonna continue. It was like, oh no, it's a game over. I have to restart the game completely because you have to save. There's no continues. Blew my mind.
You've got to be shitting me.
What's going on? Is she okay?
Oh, she's fine. I'm just taking her home.
Yeah, this man is just walking around casually shooting dudes. I love it. I love this guy. He so in
I'm going after Victor.
I love Resident Evil 7. I enjoy playing Village, but Village to me, so Village is a game where like I played through it and I was like, this game is whatever. And I got to the end, and the way that they explained the ending and what happened made me appreciate 7 so much more. So now I see them as like a big, like, I guess like a blob, like, you know, it's the two-part thing. You can't separate the two games. The thing about 7 though, to me, is that it felt like a Village is that it felt like a fairy tale. It didn't feel like you're playing like a Resident Evil game. It's like you're reading like a Grimm's fairy tale. You got all the weird werewolves, and I feel like there's like vague talk about possible vampires in the world. You actually got Lady Dimitrescu, whatever her name was, Lady D. She's got the vampires with her. You got the werewolves that you're dealing with, the lichens, whatever. Of course, you got like zombies or whatever the weird. What are they? They're like mold monsters. Those things. You're dealing with all that stuff too. Each character has their own like area. So Lady D has her own like corner. You got the weird doll. I forgot what her name was, but like you got her. She's in another corner. There was somebody else, but there was the one guy that had like, to me, he was like he like magnesium or something like that. He could control magnets or like steel or something like that. And he could, you know, you did like this crazy boss fight with him outside. He's got like this huge like lawnmower monster thing attacking you. That guy felt like he was from a Resident Evil game. The other ones felt like they were just like Grimm's fairy tale characters. But yeah, man, I don't know. There's something about that game, something about Village that's just like, it's like I don't really care for it, but at the same time, it's so crazy. The audacity for them to be like, oh, hey, this is how we're going to connect these two games. It's kind of like when you play 7, and you're like, what does 7 have to do with Village or Resident Evil? And then Chris shows up at the very end of the game. You're like, yo, what? Chris shows up in his trench coat, and he's just like angry and older and like being a huge dick.
Me? Never.
And then this game right here, from what I've played of it so far, feels like it's a way to like connect. Funny. They gave a black man like a slightly zombie-ish walk. He comes around the corner like, see you, but try to shoot him.
Hey, what the hell, lady?
Help me!
You okay? What are you doing?
Oh my gosh. There's so much about playing as Leon. So I was talking to this guy at a store that's around here about because he's a gamer. I guess he realized, I don't know, maybe I got a couple like Street Fighter shirts. So I think he saw me with one of those on one day, and we started talking about games. He mentioned he's into like horror games. So whenever one of these games comes out, we talk. And I mentioned like one of the coolest things about this game is like whatever playing as Leon is it's like modern Resident Evil, I guess. The not the modern ones, but like when they did the 2, 3, and 4 remakes where they're a little more like action horror. I told him the coolest thing to me is the fact that like when you play as Leon, that and getting like the moment you get the chainsaw and you're just straight up just killing dudes with a chainsaw is wild. Oops. Hold on. Where are the bad guys at? I'm so startled. Frame rate's dropping. 34. Oh shit. Shit. Get out of my view. Oh my god. First is safe. Back to the like rendered individual bullets. This is so detailed. Keep barrel free of obstruction. Alright, so that barcode, those numbers on there, that's too many numbers. There's way too many numbers. But still. It's why they did this. Why do they do this? Happy hunting. My cousin's dog is over here scratching at my legs, just like, forget about me. I haven't even opened the food yet. Where are we going? Alright. Shit. Get off me, bitch. My achievement. So when I worked the last 2 days, for some reason, I don't know why, this series has been around for like 30 years almost. Probably 30 years now. It's 2026. Yeah, it's been around for 30 years. I was thinking about the fact that like, whenever you're hurt in these games, all you need is an herb. Like, could you imagine going to a hospital and like, oh, I broke my arm. What do you need? Here, take this herb. Just take this. How do you take it? I don't know. Do you smoke it? Do you grind it up and ingest it? Like, what are we doing?
Oh fuck. Let's make this quick.
Such a cool animation. Leon's so cool. That's what I hate about Leon. I hate the fact that Leon is so fucking cool. Alright, so if the stream is choppy right now, my actual frame rate is 18, 20. There's a fix.